Hello everybody, this is Miss J00 coming back with another project. Helen over at Helen Loves to Create is hosting a Christmas in July collab. Hashtag Helen's Christmas in July 2022. So I'm back with my next project. So let me show you some of the products that I used. I used some inks. I used the Distress Inks, Sponge Sugar, Black Soot, Pumice Stone, Vintage Photo, and some Versamark embossing ink. That's it on the inks. And then I used the gold and the silver deco pins. I used some dies and stamps. Heartfelt Creations. The large floral urn. I used the stamp and the die. The small festive poinsettia. The stamp and the die. And I also used the mold that it comes with. Looks like this. And you open it up, and you put your paper in between and you smash it together, and it's what gives it its shape. And I love it because it shows all the veins and it really does a lot of detail. I love Heartfelt Creations. I think they're really good quality, and they cut and stamp well. A little on the pricey side, so I always wait till there's like a sale, get one or two of them. I use this Spellbinders, this second one. I use this paper pad. It's an old paper pad. Christmas confetti. I believe I got it at Michael's. I've had it for a while. I use 65-pound cardstock from Michael's, the pink and this deep red. And I also used white and craft. And then I used these picks that I got from Hobby Lobby when they were on clearance after the holiday. So I got the silver, the gold, and the red. But you can get picks from anywhere, Dollar Tree if you wanted to. Okay, so let me show you what I made. I made this card. Oh, I do have to say that I got my inspiration from another YouTuber. Her name is Wandy Sweets. I love her. She's really creative. She made a card with her poinsettia dies, and I already had the stamp and die, so I was like, oh, I'm going to do that. So my inspiration is off of her. It's a little bit different, but she's the one who gave me the inspiration. So anyway, I used the black soot on the red paper, because to me that's easier, because then you don't have to color it in. And I used the gold deco pin for around the edges. And then these little balls are from the picks, and this is from the picks. I just pick them off and glue them on there. This is on craft paper. I use a Vintage Photo. And then you see I layered it with the paper pad. And then here's the sentiment on the inside. They all have the same sentiment, just different paper. So there's that one. And I did a white one. So this Happy Holidays, I just got off Cricut, and the shape of the tag too. Sometimes I do that because it's easier, or if I don't have the shape that I'm looking for in my stash, I'll just go to Cricut. So on this one, I embossed, okay, so I stamped it with the embossing ink, and then I used my heat tool and embossed it, and then I used my silver deco pin for the outside, so it kind of gives it like this embossed feeling. And then this is from the pick. And then I used silver cardstock for the leaves and stuff. This is on gray paper, and I used the pumice stone on that, stamped it and cut it. Then the inside is just different paper, same sentiment. So that's the white one. And this one's my favorite. Did the pink. Again, I used the pink paper with the sponge sugar, and then I used the silver deco pin, and I used gray paper with the pumice stone. And this paper right here is digital. I'm a fan of digital because you own it forever, and you can customize it how big or small you want. And I don't know, I like digital. I didn't really have nothing that was catching my eye with the pink, so I was like, oh, use digital paper. And then use the same paper, layered it on the inside. So that's my project. These kind of cards I definitely won't mail out. These are ones I'll probably hand deliver to somebody. So, yeah, that's my next project. So, thank you. Hope everybody had a good weekend. And thank you and goodbye.